No injuries to give you here. Look forward to the challenge of playing Eagles. Heck of a football team, a very well run from ownership on down through. Nick's done a heck of job there with the football team. Horry Roseman bringing the players in that they have, and they're very talented, so well coached and very talented. Anyways, with that, time's yours, Andy. UFA this to back year is won the Super Bowl and the regular season. The addition to Saquon Barkley, just how much can you tell that has improved teams? Offensive and the way they go. Yeah, sure, he's a great player, a potential future Hall of Famer. He was tremendous at New York, and he had a great year this year with the Eagles. So he's helped them in especially the rush game. But he can catch the ball. They've got a quarterback that could throw the ball and two wide receivers out there. They're tremendous, and a couple tight ends too. So they're fully loaded on the offensive side. But to answer your question, he's been a great addition for him. Andy, with your love of the history of the game, I don't recall whether you did watch Super Bowl IV when it happened as a kid. Yep, remember? No, I remember. Yeah, watch all that goes back even before your passing pick episode. One guess that was yeah. Would you ever consent to being liked up during a game like Han Ram was? Yeah, I'm not big on that, but have you ever run 65 to us power trap? We did last week. Yeah, ran out last week. Yeah, the one that Pacho caught tried to score. We didn't quite score, though. Wasn't as good the one they ran. You've done the Super Bowl in New Orleans before. What do you remember about that? What, 97 game? Yeah, great city. And the hospitality was unreal back then, as I'm sure it will be now. They know how to put on a show. And but as coaches and players, you don't get into too much of that. So but it's a great city for the fans. I think it's great. Yeah, your head coach at that time is a finalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In what ways did he influence you as a head coach? Yeah, Mike Wren. I felt like when worked for him, nobody did it better. I still feel that way after being a head coach for all these years. He a tremendous teacher. I'm a great, so took a ton from him in all areas. Is how he dealt with players, and also the football part. He's got a great mind coach. You see, without great players, but you've had great success in your 60s. $dollar check. Is that kind of becoming the new sweet spot for coaches? And if so, why do you? Is it no? You kind of settle in and as good you can be. It seems at that age in the NFL. Yeah, I think they put something in the music. Gerald, it's I don't know, it's probably the experience, I guess, if you had to, and got good players, which helps, and good coaches. So, organization, we were fortunate to have all of those things. If there's something in common, yeah, with that. But is patience one of them? You find that? No, yeah, I think you're probably more patient. You've seen a lot to get that point, and so I know I'm more patient than when I was a younger. He coached you up for one of the finalists for AP Coach of the Year. You won a couple of decades ago. It's weird award, sometimes there too, they don't expect much for, I know you don't care probably if you win this thing, but I think it would be still an honor to be this point of it, with everything you guys have gone through this year that's been recognized by folks. Yeah, listen, I think it's great for everybody involved. Everybody's got a piece of that, so if happens, it's great, but I look at those more as really a team honor, because it's not a one-man show. So you're really saying that your coach has did good, your players have done well, the organization's done well. If it happens that I wasn't even sure that was going on, but you could have just made that up, coach, when you ran 65 toss power trap last week. Was that the first time? Is that also what it's called in your playbook too? Yeah, that's what we call it. So it's a tribute to the old guys. Had you run that before? Was last? No, that was the first time. Yay. A lot has been said about Patrick's locked-inness in the postseason. Have you seen that evolve over the years that you've worked with him, or has he always been able to maintain just that consistent focus? He's been good with that. I'd say that's been a consistency. You can really see when it has a season builds up. He's even more focused and more focused. You get to this time of the year. It's he's really locked in. Yeah, I'm curious if you've heard any of the reactions this week calling him, Michael Jordan, right? What do you make of those kinds of comp? I haven't heard anything. I've tried not to listen to anything. I had to do my media things, but I don't tune in during the season at all on that. Just this continued issue of you guys maybe getting a friendly whistle taking away from the actual accomplishments on the field. We've probably been asked that before, but just to react to that, the what allegations of getting a friendly whistle, there's a change.org petition out there to look at. The officiating in regards to the Chiefs, I know you've heard about it. Yeah, I think they balance, everything balances out. You got a human element there with the officials. These guys are trying to do the best job they possibly can out there, and they take a lot of heat one way or the other, and coaches dig a lot of heat one way or the other, so I don't pay much attention to it. That your team use that as motivation. Is that something you're settling into? That point where everybody's kind of you're not the new guys on block winning, now people kind of tired winning. Is that, I don't care fuel, honestly, I don't get into that, don't use that with the guys. Just want to make sure we get prepped, and as coaches our responsibility is give them everything we can give to be even greater than they already are, and then make sure we're digging in on plays to help them with that, and then for them to focus in on